Oh, yes, 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 yes. Hey guys and dolls, welcome back. Today I am doing a very clearly a very tacky makeup tutorial. Today, in honor of the new Edward Scissorhands 25th anniversary palette by Sugarpill, I thought I would also do one that is inspired by Joyce from the movie. She, in a very pivotal scene, she's wearing this sort of, not quite this outlandish, but she's wearing a cat eye. She does have lashes painted on the bottom, thick lashes, the whole 9 yards. Very, very tacky. If I were to actually recreate her exact makeup, it wouldn't be quite pushing the boundaries by today's societal standards anymore because we wear a lot of makeup now. So I thought I would just kind of push the boundaries, go for it, do something crazy, have fun with it, and not take it too seriously. So I hope that you guys enjoy this and just have fun with me playing with this palette. I do think that you can make looks that are far, far, far less tacky than that with this palette. In fact, my favorite colors from the whole palette are Suburbia and Heart-Shaped Cookie because they're just beautiful and they're as close to neutral as Sugarpill's ever come. I also used Suburbia today as a blush and I might be obsessed with it. So Sugarpill, please make this a permanent color so I can just rub it on my face. As always, there will be a full list of products for you guys at Vintageortacky.com, as well as photos of the look at Instagram and also on my blog. And that's about it. Let's go ahead and enjoy the video. I'm beginning today by highlighting my underbrow with a concealer. Today I'm using the MAC Light Concealer Palette. I've been using the one from Urban Decay for a long time, but it's every now and then it's just good to switch it up, use different products, especially when you have them on hand and they're just sitting there in the drawer going to waste. And I've been going through my collection kind of trying to decide what do I really in fact enjoy makeup wise. So I'm kind of giving things a shot that I haven't used in a while to see if they really have earned their keep in my collection. So once I have that spread on all over, and this is to sort of clean up the brow shape and then also to highlight a bit in the outer portion of the brow. So I put it on a little thicker out here. And I can even add a little extra if I feel it's necessary. And then I'm blending that out with a synthetic brush. Now to prime my eyelids, I'm going to use Urban Decay Primer Potion. Again, trying things I haven't tried in a while. And as you can see, this is actually pretty much gone. I'm just going to squeeze out the little bit that's left and it's ah! But I want to see if this is in fact something I do want to repurchase and have hanging around in my collection. And the couple of times that I've used it recently, I've been like, dude, why did I stop using this? So I'm spreading that out all over the lid. And the reason why I'm using this today is because I'm going to use a creamy base all over the lid and I need something to prevent creasing. Although this is such a lovely base for eyeshadow already. Do you see the difference between the eyelids? It's not a massive, massive difference, but it's enough to yeah. And now for the eyeshadow base, I'm going to use NYX Milk Jumbo Pencil. I don't know what's up with the voice, but whatever. And I'm going to, but you can see it's whittled down to nothing, so it's leaving these cute little circles on my face. So just pop that on all over. It's super hot, right? This is a look, just leave it. Blend that in using your little finger. So for my eyeshadow today, we're using the Edward Scissorhands palette. Woo! So excited. So the first color that I'm going to use for my cut crease is Castle on the Hill. It's a beautiful, almost like a plummy brown. And I'm going to cut my crease. So starting on the inner corner here, I'm going to start drawing a line in a rounded shape. And to do this, I'm using a Billy B 9 brush. I'm going to take it. See how I'm curving it? And I'm also making it less and less intense as it goes out because I want it to sort of fade out as it goes out. And I can rebuild this and re-zhuzh it a bit as we go, but I want to get a nice sort of framework for it down now. Then the other thing that I'm going to do is draw a line on the bottom right now. Just get an idea of, okay, that's where that's going to be. Okay. Blending this in a little bit because I want the lines to be soft as possible. This side's a little messed up, but we're going to have blue eyeshadow and we'll make it all okay. So we're going to go ahead and pack on Home Sweet Home, the blue eyeshadow from this palette. Just really pack that on the lid. And at first, I haven't decided if I want to put something else in this inner corner. So for now, I'm just going to go ahead and fill out the outer portion of the eyelid and then into our double wing. I also want to mention that I've done a look similar to this in the past, so I'll have a link to my Megan Draper eyeshadow tutorial in the description box down below. Okay, now I'm going to take Ice Angel, which has a little lavender in it. Did anyone pick up on that? No? Okay. So I'm going to place that right next to Home Sweet Home, and I'm just going to take that all the way into the inner tear duct and really pack it on. Now I'm taking a MAC 242. I just want to make the line a little bit thicker and sort of blur it out a little bit versus what I did with the thinner brush, which is more of a sketch. To soften the edge, I'll run my finger along like this, so it has a total fade out. Now the bottom edge, I do want to keep more, a little thin, a little sharper, so I'll come in with just a little bit more of the eyeshadow and draw that in. So now for some fun, I'm going to grab Suburbia, the super awesome coral from this palette, and I'm grabbing a MAC 228 brush. It's a little tiny shader brush, and I'm going to take that right along the edge of the cut crease. This is where we really start to approach tacky territory. Not like we weren't already there. I'm going to take a little bit of heart-shaped cookie above that just to blend it out a little bit. Yes! Oh god, I love this eyeshadow. This looks particularly good over Suburbia in the inner corner. I want to make Suburbia just a little bit stronger right here. Where it dips down, I want it to have a nice little stripe of this like neon coral. Just imagine Joyce doing her makeup like this, thinking, oh, this is gonna hook me a repairman. I don't think so. Eyeliner today, I'm going to do a nice thick band of black across the eyelid because I'm going to do false lashes and I need something to hide them. So I'm using the Kat Von D ink liner. Now, I mentioned this before that I'm obsessed with the tattoo liner, and I mentioned in my previous tutorial that it died. So I went to Sephora and I just grabbed, you know, whatever liquid liner was there, but this is the ink liner, not the tattoo liner. So the tattoo liner is what I usually use, but this is what I have here, so here we go. I will say this one is, you know, because it's a felt tip, so it's a little different than the, oh, and then you make a big old mess. Okay, no talking until I'm done. Okay. I'm going to feather that into this outer line a little bit. Is anyone else holding their breath while I do some stupid eyeliner? Oh my gosh, why is it so serious? This is a very silly tutorial. So now that I'm done, differences between this one and the tattoo liner is the tattoo liner has a brush tip, so it's like super fine tip that you can get like very precise with, whereas this one is actually better for doing thick lines and things, so it's kind of better depending on what your purposes are. Good for something like this. So now I think I actually want to do something a little darker in that crease, so I'm going to take the Inventor and I'm going to put that over the crease area because the brown, it's just fading a little bit, and I think it's because I blended it. Okay, so one thing this palette is missing is a yellow, so I'm going to take this yellow pencil from Revlon. It's called Matte Lemon, and I'm going to draw this right under my winged liner. Actually, I think the pencil's about to break. Nope, I'm good. Just going to continue the line, and it's messy now, don't worry, I'll clean it up later. Continue that all along. It's kind of a sucky pencil to work with, honestly. It's cool because it's like a bright yellow from the drugstore, and like how often do you see that, but it's sort of a mess to work with. It's sort of dry and crumbly. So next things next, I'm going to take Castle on the Hill and a MAC 212, which is a flat liner brush, and I'm going to draw that just under the yellow to sort of punctuate it and make the line look a little bit crisper. So just draw that all the way across. And then to create a little shadow kick under it, I'm going to use Suburbia. So first things first, I'm the realist. Second and the second most, curl your lashes. For my false lashes today, I'm using these ones from Eyeliner. These are from their dramatic line. These are 205s. And I'm just gonna pop these bad boys on. They're a little longer than my lash line, so it's a little bit difficult. We can make it work. For the bottom lashes, I'm going to use a pair of MAC 7s that I've had for like forever. I've been saving them for a look, and this is the look apparently. So, taking a little bit of my House of Lashes lash glue, and then glue it on right along that dark brown shadow line. Now that I have my crazy ass eyes on, let's go ahead and do some blush. I'm going to use Suburbia from this palette and a Wayne Goss brush. It actually works beautifully as a blush. I think if Sugar Pill ever came out with a line of blushes, I might faint. Seriously, how pretty is that? And you know, they would have them like all kinds of like super fun colors like bright pink and purple. Well, I guess you could just use our eyeshadows as blushes in that case, but I want real blush. So for my lips, I'm going to put down a base of a lip primer. This is MAC's Prep and Prime Lip. And I need this because the lipstick I'm using is hella drying, but it's equally awesome. So for lipstick today, I'm going to use Summer from Melt Cosmetics. Yeah. Yes. And I'm going to do a little bit of a lip liner with this. This is MAC's Lasting Sensation. So here we have my super tacky, I don't even know what to call this. I'd say I'm kind of digging it. It's like really crazy and over the top. It's definitely tacky. It's a little, you know, homespun looking. It's not super perfect, but I think that's what I like the most about it because it looks like something that somebody would act, you know, not necessarily like a makeup artist, but like that a crazy woman in the Edward Scissorhands world might have done on herself. I know Joyce's makeup was not quite this loud, but by today's standards, I think her makeup is pretty tame, so I sort of had to bump it up and make it literally insane to kind of get the same reaction. Anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I really had a fun time making this for you, and I will see you guys in my next video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Share with your friends the wacky, crazy, tacky makeup on Vintageortacky. Anyway, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Remember to be Vintageortacky. Just be yourself. See you, bye!